And welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes, I'm excited because you know what? You pressed across another week. You know what? There is victory because you have pressed. There is purpose that you pressed into. That's why you pressed. I know you wondering, how did I make it? Why did I make it? What's going on? It's called purpose. It's called destiny. All the king's men, you are not on this earth just mere to exist. You were created on purpose with a purpose. Now it's time to live in that purpose. That's why you have connected with all the king's men. That's why you have connected on the Friday assessment. Yes, look, this Friday assessment is so important. Why? Because this is the day that you purposely set forth the time, said, I'm going to be better than I was yesterday. I'm going to be better than I was last week, last month, and last year. The Friday assessment is critical for the man. It's critical, especially for all the king's men. Why? Because we're striving to be the man that God put in this earth. We're striving to be the man that we were created to be. We're striving to be the man that takes his rightful place. We are striving to be the man in Psalm 112. We don't want to merely exist, but we want to create a legacy for our family. We want to leave something behind. We want to make sure that our living was not in vain. The Friday assessment, y'all. Yes, look. There's something about when you know where you're going. There is something about when you could see the end. There's something about when you could see what you're going after. There is something about knowing. Ah, there's a saying that's common right now. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. There is something about knowing something. And I have to ask you the question, do you know today? What do I mean? Do you know? Do you know where you're going? Do you know what you're striving for? Do you know what you're working towards? Look. Why is this so important? Because remember, we look at the areas that we're experiencing success, the areas that we're not experiencing success. It's oftentimes what affects that journey is knowing where you're going. Look. I'm going somewhere. Look, you move different when you know where you're going. You move different when you're confident that you know what, this is where I'm going and this is the road, this is the path that I have to take. I've made it up in my mind. I've committed to the assignment. I've committed to the destination. No matter what it takes, no matter what comes at me, I'm committed because I know where I'm going. Look, I may not know everything that is going to take to get there, but I am going. I have committed. Look, it's so important to know. Many are going to say, oh, you arrogant. No, I'm not arrogant. I'm confident. I have found out who I am and I'm striving to become that person. So I need to be exposed to that person that I am to become. Why it's important that you be exposed to that person. Now that you know, there is something about knowing something. It's like a light bulb go off. And it's like, I was exposed. You were exposed in your mind. Now it's time to walk that thing out. That is so important because look, that's what I love about the word. When I told you about you can walk in a different confidence. Look, when you talk to a believer, one that truly believes. When I say believer, I'm talking about a believer in Jesus Christ. Look, Jesus came as the propitiation that the blood of an animal could not do. It was the ultimate sacrifice for what? To give us back everything that was stolen. And what happened in the word that he gave us, he's telling us everything that we are. It continues to tell us everything that we are, who I am, what I am, what I possess, who I am serving. Then it goes down and give me some instructions on how I live. How do I possess those things? That's how what I'm talking about, you can walk in a confidence. Look, when you said this is mine, you walk like you already possess that thing. You said it's not manifested, but I possessed it. Then you start to walk different because you know who you are. You're no longer walking around defeated, but you said, I'm going somewhere. Look, think about it. When you take a road trip, you know where you're going. And on that road trip, what you do before you leave, you gas the car up, you check it out, make sure everything is good. Sometimes you may make a pit stop at a gas station. You go in there and pick some things up, rather it's a snack, rather it's some water, some liquid, or whatever it may be. And you may see some little things that represent the time or the area that you're in, and you pick it up. And then what happens? You get back on the road. It all depends upon the journey, how many times you may stop. You may be on a short journey. You say, you know what, I'm going to make it worth it. I'm not going to get in a rush because I know where I'm going, but I'm going to enjoy this journey, enjoy this time. Look, that's what's confident. Why? Because they're confident in knowing that I'm going to soak up every bit of this journey, so that when I get to my destination, I'm not in a rush just to get there and not really grasp the fullness. Look, be confident today. If you know, be confident today. Be confident in where you're going. Be confident in your journey. Move different. Don't worry about what people say. Move different, because you're not blowing. You're not going with every wind tossed to and fro. You have now gotten on the road, said, look, I'm gone. All the king's men, all I'm saying that if you know what you're striving for, know where you are going. Because if you don't, there's this frustration going to happen. There is frustration going to happen, and you're going to end up in a place that this is not where I was going. The place is going to look foreign to you. But if you know, know what you're striving for. All the king's men, my prayer today is something that was said have truly blessed your life today. All the king's men, I ask you to like, tag, share, drop a line, let me know what's going on. Glory be to God. So all the king's men, thank you once again for stopping by. I pray that you have a blessed day, blessed weekend, a blessed week.